This is Branch Warren 2005 at the Europa Super Show. And on the other side of the token, we have Nick Walker at the 2021 New York Pro. And this is your You Pick Tuesday. You guys voted on this one. Actually, I kind of messed up, guys, and I apologize. I put the 2009 Olympia of Branch and the 2021 Arnold's Classics. I already did that match. I could have sworn I never did that one. But anyway, this is just as good, or in my opinion, this is better. This is their pro wins. This is both of their first wins as an IFBB pro. So that's pretty cool, right? Does that make up for making the mistake? I think so. Branch Warren, look at the size of those wheels. I would say for sure he is winning in at least the size, and it's not a very clear picture, but he does have some feathering. The separation does look a little bit better for Walker, but I don't know. Very hard to tell. I can't say that Branch Warren's wheels are not conditioned. Other shots would have us believe that they are just as peeled, full of feathering, things of that nature. But at the end of the day, I would give this one to Nick Walker simply because he is out-muscling Branch Warren. Look at those arms. Just unbelievable, all legs aside. Physique-wise, I think Branch Warren has a better physique. His midsection, his aesthetics, I think they are better. Or his aesthetics is better. Go to the next shot. Front lat spread. Wow, Branch Warren, guys. He brings it up a notch as far as this shot's concerned. Nick Walker, he does look like he's in better condition. He looks like he has better muscle separation, things of that nature, but it could be the lighting. These are a couple of pan back pictures. Branch Warren, not the best, but I don't know. I still say that upper body, the lats themselves, Dorian-esque, if I do say so myself, would be enough to get Branch Warren an edge. Let's have a look at the side shots real quick. You noticed I put a different picture in behind. Didn't have the full body. This is a close-up shot of Branch, and you can see the detail in the quads. You couldn't really see from the other shots, but he is peeled. And in the upper body, dare I say, he was aesthetically pleasing. Look at those big round pecs. Not too many bodybuilders in their prime, or ever, had pecs like Branch Warren in his prime. Go to the next side shot. Side tricep. I do believe Warren is not straightening out his arm properly here. Look at how peeled his wheels are in this shot. Nick Walker, once again, I do believe he is out-muscling Warren in the upper body as far as the arms are concerned. But that is the main focus in the shot, right? This is a pretty close matchup, guys. Keep in mind, I want to say pro debuts. This is their debut as a win, as their winning versions. Let's go to the back shots. Close enough that this can make or break this competition. Now, this is a close one, lads and laddises, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between, all the transgender, what have you. Back development, Nick Walker. He's got a better back. Now, Warren has some traps. He's hitting the shot differently. He's hitting it, he's posing different, but he has some traps. Thick, but thick Nick, he's lowering his lats down, and there's less focus on the traps, more on the lat insertions themselves. I mean, these guys are both conditioned. These guys are both peeled. Maybe a slight bit more peel for Branch Warren. Maybe a little bit thinner skin. But then again, the back looks more conditioned for Nick Walker. Rear double. Kind of the same thing in this. Definitely a similarity to the backs themselves. Branch, his lats do not creep down quite so low, and they're not as symmetrical as Nick Walker. Nick's back looks harder and grainier. A real hard, grainy nature of that big old back. But when you look at the arms, I want to use that phrase again. Out-muscling. He's just out-muscling. Boom! Forearms. Not the best forearms for Branch Warren. But he has some of the best wheels in bodybuilding history. Here's a closer-up shot, and this one does Branch Warren some favors. Even in the back, look at the traps. Like I mentioned earlier, those traps The guy was strong, very strong. And the way he worked out, you could tell, he could lift more for a 1-rep situation. But, I mean, he'd get in there and the veins just popping and he'd get so mad. Then this horse kicked him off. You guys see that? The horse bucked him off. My lord. Okay. It's kind of funny, in a way. Poor Warren. Poor Warren. Back for back. Gotta give it to Nick Walker. But altogether, hard to hand Branch Warren a loss. Some of the greatest total lag development of all time. Perhaps the best. And no, I'm not speaking loose, guys. Put him up against Ronnie Coleman. Quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. That's what I mean by complete lag development. I think he would have almost anybody. Turn around for the abs and thigh. And this is why, because I've seen all the pictures before I, started the video. And this is why I was kind of making excuses for Branch Warren in the front shots, because you couldn't really see that finery detail. Doesn't have that just exaggerated cartoon-like muscle separation like Nick Walker does that you could see a mile away. You could definitely see that the back of the foyer or the theater, wherever they're doing their posing in the trunks. But as far as Branch Warren is concerned, you gotta kind of be closer up to him to see the detail. Look at the pecs even. Vascularities. That's a Louis Marco saying, by the way. Give him copyright infringement so he doesn't sue. Don't want to sue. Anyway, most muscular. I don't think Louis Marco watches the bodybuilding anymore. Anyway, might not have been his true love. Maybe not. Now here, Nick Walker, he looks peeled. Looks peeled in the wheels. His wheels do look more shredded. Maybe Branch was not flexing them the whole time. Takes a lot to get the feathering up popping like he did there in the abs and thigh. Looks a little smooth in comparison to the upper body, whereas Nick Walker has a complete symmetry or proportions. The proportions of his condition, the upper and lower body. Size-wise, yes, some people are in proportion that way, but you got to take into consideration the conditioning. The muscle separation has to be the same as well. And Nick Walker, he looks the same everywhere. His legs were built by the same people that built his upper body, if you know what I'm saying. Another most muscular here, why not, right? They're both hitting this one. Branch Warren, he lacked the, I don't want to say he lacked the delts. He lacked the clavicle width in this shot to make it as effective as a Nick Walker, but that feathering in the quads looks like it hurts. Smaller midsection too. I will say he has a nicer physique. These guys are both natural lifters. I'm sure Branch Warren would be much better. But that's not what this is. It's bodybuilding. And this is your winner. But it's not a blowout by any stretch of the imagination. Could have went either way. Just not as up to par were the condition of the wheels in certain shots to the upper body, that is, of Branch Warren. And in the back, it was the exact opposite. The hamstrings and the glutes were peeled as the day is long for Branch, and the back, not quite as hard. Whereas Nick Walker, he was very complete when it comes to that. And both of them are just full of blockbuster solid muscle. Slight asymmetry on the wheels for Nick Walker, but hey, what can you do? Nobody's perfect. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. That was your You Pick Tuesday. What the heck? Get this one up to 800 likes or 10,000 views, and I'll do the rest of the requests. No problemo. Just like Arnold says, no problemo. All right, guys, that's it. Have a fantastic day.